Hi.
Welcome to the tea party,
where we spill all the tea. Today you can see we are repping our dance spot, as we are the owners and operators of the dance spot. The only other dance spot is one out of California, and if you look them up,
they're really good,
really amazing, then that's us.
That's
not really. But interesting fact, the other dance spot is out of Burlingame, California. Isn't that interesting? Do we have doppelgangers somewhere? What we're gonna go over today and spill the tea on is dance competitions. We have quite a bullet list of things to consider when considering a dance competition. We're gonna talk about, give us your top 3 favorite competitions we've been to so far. You go.
Me, my 3, and your 3, or?
Yeah, you do yours.
Okay, my favorite 3.
I'm trying to eat.
Stage 1 at number 3, Bravo at number 2, and Talent on Parade is my favorite still. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Right? It's hard.
Definitely stage 1.
I like that one a lot.
I love it a lot.
And then there's
I'm gonna have to say Talent on Parade and then Bravo. And I'll get into later on that, the reasoning why.
So we're switched on that one.
Yeah. But still, those are our top 3. And I'm telling you, we've been to a lot.
Get no sleep because of y'all.
So,
you want some chicken?
Shut up! You're distracted. We're back and we're paying attention.
We're focused.
We're not off topic.
For now. As we're slowly going off topic right now.
We have got a very specific set of criteria when picking a dance competition, because I've had a lot of people that I see online.
They're like, what competition are you guys going to?
And
on a certain like Facebook group.
And then and then they'll be like, is this competition good? Or we're gonna try this one.
What are the awards like?
Right. So I figured we'd do this to help you.
Help us
to help you. Topic number 1.
I have it written down.
On a dance competition.
I gotta pull it up. What are you receiving versus what you pay? I.e., what are the awards? Are they worth it? Is a tiny little pin worth it for the overall? I think not. Let me adjust my back.
Yeah.
These seats are not
we're about to get
comfy.
up in this tea.
Okay. Go. That's better.
Awards. If you are going to be spending the kind of money you're going to be spending, I mean, you're spending.
Let's all be honest here. Dance competition, it ain't cheap anymore.
No.
It's thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars for one competition. What are you going to get in return?
Paper?
I'm not saying that everybody needs to win and everybody get a
Oh no, I hate that.
But I do think that if you are spending thousands of dollars in entry fees, that you should at least receive for an adjudication a trophy. Or a plaque.
Or at least a good medal.
Yes. At least good size.
I like the tag ones. Those ones are cool too for like adjudication.
Talk about the stop sign one?
Not the, it's kind of like a stop sign, but not really, like the ones that are, they look like license plates.
The license plate one, yeah.
Those ones I like. Those are cool. Just for an adjudication though, like.
I like the plaques.
Yeah, that's kind of the same thing.
I really like that Bravo gives out nice, thick plaques for your adjudication. I think that's really, really awesome because you get pins on top of that. Bravo or Talent on Parade are always excellent. I love their trophies because they have like little spinny things in it. Now, Hall of Fame, I'm sorry, that was some bull crap. We went to Hall of Fame 2 years ago and you're giving out pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Pieces of paper that look like you got printed out like at your home.
And that's for like that kind of an award.
I'm sorry, that's not worth it.
No.
It's a ripoff. Stage 1, I love theirs. Theirs are like those clear plastic back.
Oh yeah, like the
plaques, and they do the big thick plaques.
Yeah.
Do you do a top 5? Do you do a top 10? Do you do a blah blah blah?
Do we go on a curve?
Well, that's in scoring.
But still, that's.
When you choose a competition, this is what I like about Talent on Parade. Talent on Parade is, well, and this is a plus and a downside for Talent on Parade, because a plus, they will always do a top 10. even if you have 11.
Yep, they will always do a top 10.
But they'll always do a top 10. And Talent on Parade does not cut off their entries. When you have over 150 soloists in the bracket, they do a top 10.
Yep. So it's a con and a plus.
Yes.
Because like, you know, hey, at least we're gonna get a top 10. It's not like it's gonna be the Hunger Games and get 1, 2, and 3.
And at some smaller competitions that we've gone to, like the Edge, Elite Dance Cup, I don't know, Triumph, stuff like that, top 2, top 3.
Right. When there's like 10 people. Simply
because it's a smaller competition, therefore they do not have the money to give out full top 10s for everybody. Regardless if there's 15, 20 in a bracket or not, It doesn't matter. Now, there are some studios that think it should be the freaking Hunger Games and you only get a top 5. And there are some studios that are okay with that. Personally,
not for me.
I don't think you should do like 25 out of 26.
Right.
But
if there's, here's where I'm at. If there's 20, then you need to do at least half. So you need to do 10. If there's 30, you need to do at least a top 15.
And so this is what I like about Bravo.
Anything more than 20, I think you should do a top 15.
At Bravo, they take the percentage of routines, okay? So say you only got a top 10, they do what, 70%?
Yeah, so they do like
top 70%?
Yeah, so sometimes they do a top 7, top 5.
Yeah, so that's more when you're getting into the fact when you're talking about upwards of 100 soloists,
which is a real thing that happens.
A thing, and it happens.
Even at these small
they'll still do a top 15. And a top 15 out of 100 soloists. I know walking around being like, well, I was 15th. That doesn't sound that great. But
when you're 15th out of like 45, that's a good thing.
Yeah. And that's something too that I don't understand why competitions won't do. Why, you don't have to give it to everybody, but at least give it to the studio owners.
If you are already ranking it, why not just continue the ranking? You don't have to award them, but at least put it on a sheet of paper so I know like, hey, you're not actually 45 out of 45.
Right, I've had kids before where they place in the top 10, and then the ones that don't are within like 0.08, 0.09 of them each
so
other.
That way as a coach I can be like, hey, you know what? We were this close to placing, now we know what we need to work on.
Right. Was I 11th or were we way off in our freaking brains and were we like 25th?
Yeah, because that's how you have the people that were like,
I
killed it, so it's the judges, not
me. If you're gonna rank it, you don't have to put what the exact score was.
Just put the placements.
But at least put the placements from the top to the bottom to give to give it to the studio owner so that they can see where your studio is at. I think that's a really inventive idea. So, take note, people, do that. That would make me happy. I think that'd make a lot of studio owner happy.
Don't give it to the parents because that's when it gets crazy.
Oh. Don't let them know. Don't tell them anything. No offense, parents, but y'all don't need to know. Not every kid is gonna be freaking Beyonce. And some parents
she sucks.
Some parents have a hard time understanding that your kid is not gonna be on Broadway.
My kid is.
Okay. Well, she actually might, because she's kind of crazy.
Okay, Aubrey wants to say hi. You get to say hi and then you're gonna go, okay?
I just want to do one hi. Hi.
Okay, bye. Are you gonna dance on competition this year? To win a trophy?
Yeah.
Okay, go dance.
Okay, back to me now.
This is my time to shine.
Like, seriously, it's always about Aubrey. Topic number 2. The next thing we're gonna spill the tea on.
The perks.
Ooh. Now when it comes to perks, that's not prevalent to any parent or any dancer. It's to the studio owner and the coaching staff. What do I get as an incentive? I love free stuff. Who doesn't love free stuff? It's a wonderful thing when you just walk up to someone and they're like, here's a bag of goodies. You're like, oh, thank you, madam. So far, the best free stuff I've gotten is Bravo. Nationals, their Nationals.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. They even gave me some beer.
Right.
They gave me little cruditas.
A koozie.
Little snacks. I got a t-shirt. All of that.
There wasn't one year you got like a little like speaker?
Yeah, it was this year. And I got it twice because I went to 2 regionals.
Haha.
So I got like little mini speakers with Bravo. They always give me highlighters.
Though, so.
They give me discount dance coupons. Like, they're legit.
Talent on Parades was good for Talent on Parade because
Back in the day,
free stuff at their Top Shop, which is the best Top Shop there is.
They do have the best souvenir shop.
So I mean,
Talent on Parade.
in that itself, it's a perk, in my opinion.
Well, like the first 2 years we went to Talent on Parade Nationals, their goodie bag, their swag bag for their coaching or their coaches were awesome. Remember, because that's when I got that like massager thing.
No, we got a blanket one time.
Yeah, like,
and a backpack. We each got a backpack.
Stage 1 give me anything?
No.
No, they did. They gave me just the basics, the pen and the little free bag that says Stage 1.
Oh yeah, because it was like a bag that we don't even use. Now I think it holds like dirty clothes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, here's the deal. These are things that we talk about till like 4 o'clock in the freaking morning. So I know other dance coaches feel the same way.
Right, they have
to. You have to. What is with the scheduling?
Right.
Why is it that you have teen solos, 13, 14, go until 10 o'clock at night and then turn around and have teen duet trios at 7 a.m.
Right, like you think soloists aren't in duets?
Right, because I'm a coach that sits there and watches all of my kids.
Every single
one of all levels. So give me a break, dude. Help me out. Bravo, they'll run ahead. I love that.
Running ahead.
Generally, they're about an hour and a half ahead of schedule and they don't care. You miss your time, bye-bye. You outie. They do not care and I get to go home early. Stage 1 runs ahead very nicely as well and do not care. They actually, I really like their scheduling. Because most of their stuff, they don't even start till Friday afternoon.
I know, I don't actually remember having to be there all night long.
And then they don't start their competition till like 9 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
That's excellent. And on top of that, competitions at Livestream.
I like that.
I do too. That is a downside of Bravo. They do not live stream.
I don't have to go sit and watch all the competition. I can just sit
like Groove
in my
live
house.
streams, Radix does, Talent on Parades is
Radix or?
So I encourage ones that live stream. That makes me
proud to be an American.
Because I like to sit at home and watch competitions when I'm not at competition.
Because then I work on costumes.
So like get up on that live stream thing. That is a definite plus if you're a competition.
For sure.
Now, we're about to get into 2 very controversial, most important subjects of any competition when you pick it.
Amen.
What? The 2 most controversial. Scoring and levels. Dun dun dun! Oh snap, oh snap. Yeah, and people with the vocal category, you gotta let that go. But that's getting into the genres. We're gonna...
That's a different day.
We're gonna spill that tea.
Yeah, on a different day.
At some point, we're gonna talk about genres. Scoring.
What the hell is this curve, guys? Get your life together.
Now, this is what I don't understand about
if
scoring.
my kid scored an award, you better give her that award.
Right. Those of you that don't know how the scoring on a curve works, basically it's the same thing as a school. So, say you have 100 teens in that bracket, they only give 20% platinums, 30% elite high gold or whatever, and the rest high gold. You can still score at platinum level and not get a platinum.
Yeah, as an adjudication.
Those of you that met Tona, she's only gotten a platinum once and she didn't actually get to platinum because of the curve.
Right.
So,
when there's been multiple other times where she scored a platinum and was not awarded a platinum.
I can't do it.
And if you're in a small town studio, the same thing as us, I would definitely recommend always looking for what they're judging on before you start booking a competition.
Now, the big one. Big old one.
This goes to dance competitions and dance studios all together.
The levels. The levels. Woo. Levels to your love.
I don't know that song.
That's Jonas' brother. We getting higher. There's levels to your love. Come on.
Is that next to Jonas?
Yeah.
Oh, he sings it better.
No.
No.
Levels. Now, for those of you that are completely unaware, levels are on how many hours of technique you dance. So, when you're an idiot like myself 3 years ago,
oh my God,
and
so
your
bad.
kids were taking 3 hours of choreography and 0 of technique, they were put in the intermediate bracket. Well, that was a bad idea.
Terrible.
Terrible. That just crushed a lot of hearts, okay? There is no reason why the advanced bracket is the smallest bracket at every competition.
Right.
I'm sorry. That is some shady crap from studios.
Right.
And that is some shady crap from competitions for putting it, every competition, every single one in their rules state about a bump rule. That means that if your routine is very obviously not where it belongs, they're supposed to bump you, dock you, not allow you to do anything other than adjudications, and no competition ever follows through.
I've only seen it happen once time.
And that was stage 1. And they bumped an obviously advanced routine from novice.
All the way into advanced.
All the way into advanced.
And then they won.
And that's what's great about stage 1, is when they bump you and they enforce their bump rule, because they actually do, when they enforce it, they don't penalize the kids for it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not their fault their coaches are being shady.
Right.
Or that their mom wants them to freaking win so much. Like, let's put it this way. We had, and I'm gonna talk about it, I don't even care. The reason why we had so many problems with studios last year is because, number one, they thought we were cheating, which we weren't.
Thank you for the compliment, by the way.
I take that as a compliment, but
that means I'm doing my job right.
Watch them videos again, you'll be like, oh, that's why they novice.
Right. Like, you've seen the same thing
But
I've
we're
seen.
such powerful performers that we perform at an advanced level.
Yeah.
Like, our kids have energy through, like, they're taking it out of you. And then they start turning
like
and leaping, and you're like, oh, okay.
Jalen, when she was like,
yeah. Like they perform with so much energy at an advanced level that it scares the crap out of other teams and other studios. And then we start turning and leaping and kicking, and
like,
they've already got it in their brain that they're advanced. So they're like, oh, they're just doing that to cheat, you know. When in reality, you're like, okay, did you see her nasty foot?
Because did you see that foot? It's not even pointed.
And I'm sitting there in the audience going, oh my God, that's so bad.
That's why I stay backstage, because the side view is,
like,
makes it look
she fell out of her turns easily, you know. Here's the deal, people. If you're gonna do the levels, please, I understand it's up to the discretion of the coaches and the studios and whatever. You know what your level
and
of
as
your
a
kids
judge,
is.
you can clearly see at competition, be like, okay, that's clearly a novice team. That's clearly an advanced team. That one could be a little bit of both. So you know what? That's an intermediate team.
So then we go to the Bravo Nationals. Woo!
Honey boo.
There were some very clearly advanced. I mean, okay, so we compete in novice bracket and sometimes in intermediate, but we don't, it just, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're like, kind of there with a couple of our kids, but most of them aren't. So when we group routines, overall we're novice. So we go, and this studio has the audacity, the blasphemy to put these advanced, and I'm talking River Schwan, Peyton Dixon, baller, like, I'm bowing down to you.
I'm like, why are you here in Kansas? You need to be in LA working advanced.
Right. In the novice bracket. Novice.
First year dancer with how many hours? Like, what, 2 hours of technique a week?
Yes. It was insane. This person, this studio, they could have won overalls in advance.
Right.
It was absolutely disgusting, the display that they were putting on. And this was not a studio from Kansas, so don't even be hating on them.
We're not spilling that tea yet, honey.
Okay, we'll get to that. It was ridiculous.
Right.
But as we're watching the competition go on, we're sitting there and we're going, yeah, okay, well, they're 7th or 6th. Sorry, the camera died.
We're back. Okay, so this audacity.
Acidic?
No, that's not.
Audacious.
Yeah. We're from a small town.
Sorry, we went to Burlingame.
Oh, I had 35 kids in my graduating class, okay?
17.
Yeah.
Not a bother. And that was a stretch.
Mine was,
we lost quite
we were like the biggest class in a long time.
Some of them we were just pushing through, just graduating. We noticed that these teams are like getting 6th and 7th, and we're like, how the heck?
Yeah.
So that means nobody's gonna place if they're getting 6th and 7th. But then, first place is a truly novice routine.
Yeah, we were like, whoa.
Oh. These judges were ensuring, somehow, some way, they were ensuring that
they wouldn't win.
Yeah.
They couldn't completely take
and
the
they did that
placements away from them, but they could take the first place.
They did that in novice and in intermediate.
Yeah.
Through the
It
roof.
was so bad that we were sitting there considering, we were like, why don't we just bump our kids up to the advanced bracket so that way they could at least place? Because there was that many
in intermediate and novice.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
And very little in the advanced.
But what was great was that Bravo made sure that it went to the right people. So if you're gonna cheat, maybe Bravo's not the place for you.
This is gonna kind of coincide with another topic that we're gonna go on for another day. If you're gonna cheat, maybe don't run your mouth backstage by the stage hands. Just a thought.
So there's your tea.
Right.
Take a big sip. Glug, 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 glug. So what do you want us to do next? You tell me. Do you want us to talk about bad choreography?
Because, honey, boo-boo, there's a lot.
And some of it came from us.
Right. Do you want us to review our own dances? I would totally do that.
I don't want to do that.
Like old dance routines.
Well, that's along with your choreography.
Exactly.
Do you want us to talk about cutting music? Do you want us to talk about what the tea is on genres of dance and the respect that needs to be given to each genre?
Here's another one.
I.e. twerking and hip hop.
Okay. Do you want us to talk about the originality of dance concepts for routines?
Do you want us to talk about our favorite studios?
Or non-favorite studios?
I can't do that. I can't do that. But I can tell you some of the best, most influential studios. Mather.
Oh, right, I love them. Marietta.
Yeah.
OCPAA.
They're good.
Their little babies are good.
I like me some Project 21. I don't know about that. Jazz. That's fine.
I'm sticking with Mather.
Yeah.
They're the OTP.
Love me some Darcy's.
Oh my god, right, Darcy.
Once again, jazz choreography though.
Yeah.
Dance gallery. Oh god.
Ignition. That's why my kid dances there.
The dance spot?
Who's that?
Courtney Haig. Who choreographed that? I don't know.
I haven't won a choreography award yet. I'm hoping for this year.
Yeah.
We got a good couple ones. Hopefully everybody's choreography sucks this year.
Well, let's just say my hip
If
hops.
it's anything like last year.
Let's just say my hip hops. Look at me now. Oh!